Have you ever captured a moment that looked perfect when you clicked, but when you looked at the image later, it felt flat, lifeless, almost unfinished? This is the reality of raw photography. Raw images hold incredible potential, but they need the right tools and the right process to truly come alive. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to take your images from this untouched, unpolished raw photo to this clean, professional, publication-ready image using a tool that's powerful, affordable, and designed for creators who demand both quality and simplicity. Pixelmator Pro.
So I welcome you all guys in today's video. This is Paul from App Learners, and let's get started. Before we dive into the editing process, let's talk briefly about why I choose Pixelmator Pro over other software like Photoshop. While Photoshop is undoubtedly a strong tool, it comes with monthly subscription fees, hefty installation sizes, and a lot of features that most everyday editors simply don't need. Pixelmator Pro, on the other hand, offers a one-time purchase, takes up significantly less space on your machine, and still provides a powerful, professional-grade editing environment without the clutter.
Now let's quickly walk through the workspace so you can see how intuitive it really is. At the very top, you'll find the primary tools. Arrange tool, to move and align elements. Selection tools, for cutting or isolating parts of your image. Crop tool, for reframing your composition. Retouch and paint tools, for cleanup and creativity. And the text tool allowing for precise, styled text layers. Everything is minimal, easy to access, and designed with creators in mind. Over on the left, we have the Layers panel, the heartbeat of your project. Here, every adjustment, shape, image, and text element is stacked, grouped, and organized. Managing your edits layer by layer not only gives you full creative control, but also keeps your workflow clean and non-destructive. And on the right, we have the Properties panel, which dynamically changes based on what you're working with. Select a shape, and you'll instantly have access to fill color, border stroke, shadows, and blurs. Select text, and you'll see font, weight, size, spacing options ready for you. Working with an image, you can dive into adjustments, color grading, effects, and masking tools, all right here neatly arranged. Now, let's get practical. Let's take this raw image, flat, muted colors, lack of contrast, the blank canvas full of potential, and step by step, we'll transform it into something vibrant, professional, and alive. Color grading, one of the most essential steps in transforming a raw image into something truly professional. To begin with, we'll head over to the Color Adjustments panel. You can either click on the color adjustment icon in the right-hand toolbar, or simply press it on your keyboard as a shortcut. It's quick and efficient. Once inside the panel, you'll find a range of powerful tools to edit your photo. Pixelmator Pro also gives you the option to use ML Enhance, which stands for Machine Learning Enhance. With just one click, it analyzes your image and makes automatic adjustments. While it's a great feature, especially for beginners, I personally prefer to make manual changes. Because here's the thing, if we rely entirely on machine learning or AI to edit our photos, we miss out on the learning process. And photography, especially editing, is all about practice and understanding how every element interacts with your image. As we scroll through the panel, the first tools you'll see are white balance, exposure, brightness, and contrast. Now don't be misled by the word basic. These are not just entry-level tools. In fact, they form the foundation of every edit. Getting these settings right is what sets the tone for your entire color grade. To save time, the editing process is shown in a slightly fast-forwarded clip, as demonstrating each step in real time would take too long. I'm editing the image manually to achieve the desired result. It's important to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all formula in color grading. For example, just because I set texture to plus 17% on this image doesn't mean it'll work the same on another. Every photo is different. Lighting, tone, subject, all of it affects your decisions. That's why you need to experiment, try different settings, adjust, undo, compare, learn what works, and more importantly, why it works. As we scroll further down, we reach tools like Selective Color, Color Balance, and Curves. Color Balance offers 3 wheels for shadows, midtones, and highlights. You can fine-tune the color temperature and tints in each tonal range. There's also an ML option here too. Then we have Curves, one of my personal favorites. It gives you total control over contrast and tone. You can target specific channels like red, green, and blue and shape the feel of the image entirely. I'll demonstrate how I use it for this particular photo. Again, I'll try a few combinations, some subtle lifts, gentle contrast, maybe deepen the shadows, all based on how the image responds. Pixelmator Pro also gives you the option to add text overlays, effects, and targeted sharpening. You can use the brush to sharpen only selective parts like just the subject or the insect, instead of the whole image. And now the image is ready. Just look at how beautiful and full of life this insect and flowers look after editing. The colors really pop, and it feels much more vibrant and natural. I have attached some screenshots taken from Google. There also you can see how color grading affects and enhances, or we can say adds life to the images and videos. So this is the main content for today's video. I hope you loved it and you learned something. Also, if you'd like to practice color grading or editing, I'd shared a link in the description where you can download raw images for free. The flower image I used in this video was also taken from that website. This is not a sponsored video, I'm simply sharing a helpful resource. If you're interested in learning how to create your own AI avatars and videos, like full lip sync and hand movements, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also hit the bell icon to receive all notifications instantly.